What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Naughty. So today we have Cyber Dragons going against Mermail, and let's hop right into the video. And I believe that we won the rock, paper, scissors, and we are going first. So in our opening hand, we have Nashta, Regulus, Cyberdog Realm, Effect Vela, and Jormungandr. These three cards are so unfortunate. If Cyberdog Realm gets stopped, that's the end of our turn. Next, our opponent has Fualos. They have the Atlantean Prince, Abystius, Abyss Spike. Oh, wait. Abyss Spike. I apologize if I butchered that name. Then they have Ash Blossom. So we're going to start our turn, and there's only one way to start. And that's going to be activate Cyberdog Realm to search. We will add Chimera to our hand. Additional normal summon of Cyberdog Chimera. Link summon into Clockwork Knight. Chaining 1, Cyberdog Chimera. Chaining 2, Clockwork Knight. Search for Clockwork Knight, and we will send Cyberdog Worm to go. Cyberdog Worm effect will send Cyberdragon Core as cost. Please remember, if you start off with Cyberdog Realm, there's only one specific card you need to send, and that is preferably Cyberdragon Core. You don't want to send Hertz and use its effect. That will mess up your end board. Cyberdog Worm will special summon, and we will recycle Cyberdog Realm to our hand. Clockwork Knight effect, we're going to special summon the Cyberdog Chimera to tribute Worm. We're going to activate Cyberdragon Nashta, pitching the Jormungandr. Special summon Nashta. We're not going to use its effect yet because we want to reborn it off Nova. Link summon into Moon. So before I was thinking, before I use Chimera effect, I can at least start my Fiendsmith plays. Sure, this combo does not play around Neb at all, so I was risking it. So we summon into Moon. Here I was like thinking what to do. So I decided to use Cyberdog Chimera effect. We're going to search for Power Bond. Activate King Regulus. We're going to equip the Clockwork Knight. Then we're going to activate Power Bond effect. And here, only now, my opponent decides to drop the Fualos, which is very late. We're obviously going to negate it with Regulus. We're going to banish Worm and Cyberdragon Core, fusion summon into Chimera Take Rampage Dragon. We're going to use Rampage Dragon effect to send, and here our opponent actually negates it. Then we're going to go Requiem. So negating the Chimera Take Rampage Dragon was actually a good play. We are unable to send Hertz as well as Cyberdragon Core, so this also affected our inboard. Next, we're just going to link summon into Requiem. I am locked, so I can't really do going into Wave Hiking Caesar or Desiree. I can only use Dragon and Machine Cyber monsters for fusion summon or as fusion materials. Next, we're just going to link summon into SP effect. I decided just to banish Ash Blossom. I wasn't sure what my opponent was playing, just in case they're able to recycle the Ash. We're going to activate Clockwork Knight, and we're going to pass. So opponent draws into another Mulchummy Perulia. Opponent is going to summon the Atlantean Prince. Atlantean Prince effect as cost is going to send Dragoons. And here, I'm not entirely sure how to counter Mermail. They can play through a lot of hand traps. So here I decided, okay, cool, let me just use Effect Vela, negate the Atlantean Prince. Dragoon effect mandatory is going to search for Poseidra, the Storming Atlantean. Poseidra is going to activate its effect. They're going to send the Atlantean Prince to grave to special summon it from the hand. They're going to use Atlantean Prince effect to reborn the Dragoon, and then Poseidra effect, they're going to send one Atlantean or Mermail monster from the deck to the grave, and then target one card that we control. So they send another Dragoon, and they're going to target SP. And here, obviously, I'll chain SP, banishing both herself and the Poseidra. Dragoon is reborn. Dragoon effect then triggers off again. They'll add Shadow Squad to the hand. Then they'll use Abystius. They'll send the Shadow Squad to hand. Shadow Squad, I believe it could be mandatory. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's Chainlink 1 and Abystius. This card is going to add one level 4 or lower Mermail monster from the deck to the hand, which will be the Abyss Shrine. And then Shadow Squad will special summon the Mermail Abyss Pike. Abyss Pike effect, discard the Perulia, and then they're going to add one level 3 water monster from the deck to the hand. Here I decide to chain the Requiem because potentially my opponent might Exceed summon. So Requiem is going to special summon the Lacrima. Opponent is going to add Butterfly Fish. I have never seen this card. This is actually new to me, but for those who don't know, you can read it over here. Its effect. Lacrima effect will then send Fiendsmith Paradise. Cool. Opponent is going to carry on. They're going to activate Abyss Shrine effect. They will tribute the Dragoon, and they're going to add. They're going to take one level 7 Fish, Sea Serpent, or Aqua monster from the deck, and they will either add it to the hand or special summon. But they are obviously going to special summon the Deep Sea King. I'm not going to try to pronounce that full name. This card is a problem, so cool. I'm obviously going to use Fiendsmith in Paradise. Chainlink 1 is going to be Atlantean Dragoons again for the third time to search, and we will chain Fiendsmith in Paradise to send the Desiree. Opponent's going to add another Atlantean Prince. Desiree effect, shuffle back the moon as cost, and will target the Deep Sea King to send it to grave. Opponent is then going to attempt to activate the Deep Sea King to tribute one other fish monster. However, I correct my opponent saying that it is actually a machine, so opponent can't actually negate. So Deep Sea King is going to go to grave. Opponent is going to link summon into Coral Anomaly because it just needs 2 water monsters. They're going to use its effect, and then my opponent scoops. I thought that my opponent could carry on playing. I could be wrong. If you guys know that they're able to play, just let me know in the comments what they could have done. But our opponent scoops, we're hopping to game number 2. Opponent is going first, we are going second. And in our opening hand, this is a really good hand with 3 hand traps. Fake Veiler, Cyber Dragon Core, Nibiru, Droll and Lockbird. Droll and Lockbird is very good against Mermail. Cyber Dark Worm. Opponent has the Moaling Glacier. I hope I pronounced that right. Abyss Pike. They have Dominus Impulse, Deep Sea Minstrel, and they have Mermail Abystius. So, opponent's going to start their turn. They're obviously going to use the Deep Sea Minstrel, which is actually very annoying to look at our hand. They'll send, I believe it sends. Oh no, they discard. They discarded the Abyss Pike. Opponent's going to look at our hand, and then they looked at our hand. Opponent said, ouch, they knew what was coming. They decided to banish the Nibiru. I thought my opponent would actually banish the Droll and Lockbird, but no. And then, because of the hand traps I had, my opponent decides to scoop, and so Cyber Dragon takes the win, guys. GG. That brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, and I would appreciate the support to subscribe. Till the next video, guys. Naughty Nev signing out. Peace.